What's the craziest thing someone has ever convinced you to do? My older brother and his friends acted like they owned our block. They played tackle football in the street and shouted fake play calls. But across their street, Oak, our biggest hater, lived comfortably, always yelling at us, no matter who was playing. It was an older woman who hated noise. If a ball touched her grass, she yelled about rules and property lines. Why would someone could care so much about kids playing games? Once a football hit her driveway, though, she threatened to call the police immediately. We were 5 when that happened, and my brother never forgot. One afternoon, he walked into my room holding a baseball bat. He said, "I'll give you $100 if you smash her mailbox." I was 8, and $100 meant a mountain of Hot Wheels. I asked, "For real?" And he said, "Do it now." So I took the bat and crossed the street with my heart punching my ribs. I stood in front of her mailbox, gripped the handle of the bat, and I swung hard so hard the entire thing splintered and fell. The front door opened and she stepped out in a nightgown. Her hair was in rollers, phone in one hand, and complete fury in the other. She said, "Sit down, now." And I sat on her steps without breathing. She called the police without second thought and told me not to move. 2 cars pulled up with lights with loud noises, and a bunch more questions. I cracked in 1 second and pointed at my brother. It was his idea. He said I'd be rich if I did it. My dad turned the corner and saw me on the steps with cops. He looked at the busted mailbox, then at me, then at my brother. I tried a smile that did not work at all. The officer asked where the bat came from and I pointed home. Dad said, "Inside, now." And we both went in like we were headed to court. I got grounded for weeks and lost outside time. My brother got grounded for the whole summer and lost his friends. He also had to apologize to the neighbor while holding a broom. The neighbor never smiled, but she stopped talking about the police and anything else. And in the end, I still had the money because my brother paid up fast. So I went to the store and bought a toy mailbox with a tiny red flag. I set it on our kitchen counter where my brother had to see it, making a funny joke out of it. Every time he walked by, I flipped the flag up. He'd glare and I'd ask, "Mail for the king of the block?" He never offered me another deal and made it sure that nothing stupid like that happens ever again. And if you're wondering, yes, I kept the $100 and spent it all within a day. And in the end, I barely got in trouble. Best return of my childhood.